Hi there, I'm Alex, and happy Christmas to you. Today we're going to be talking about the Thermaltake Commander MS-I. Now this is a very beautiful looking case, as you can see. It is the snow edition, which means it's white and black. I'm not sure if they've named the regular one, but it is black and red. Just this front bit's red. This case, I mean, it looks like a stormtrooper basically is why I like it. Here's the front here. On a couple issues. This front bit here is a little ledge there. They collect quite a lot of dust, but you can't really see it in the camera here. Lucky. There is a punched bit here. It sticks out a couple of millimeters from the rest of the side cover, which does allow me to fit my Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo, which is lucky because it's just a couple of millimeters away from the side cover, so that punch really saved me. I didn't actually measure before buying the heatsink. So let's just take a look at the inside here. Very nice finish. It's a bit of a glossy but not reflective surface. I really like this case. Love the price. It was $37. Normally it was $45. Got along a bit of a sale there. The window, when we talk about that, it does outline what you basically want to see on your case, which is your heatsink, your RAM, and your video card, although I would like this to come down just a bit further so you can see the video card better, because I do have quite a beautiful one in here. So there, that looks nice. You can see how it's punched out ever so slightly. And in here, we can see that the whole thing is painted black, except for the bottom, which is white. Same color as the rest of the case. So I've got a black and white theme here going, and then the Kensington Hyper X RAM goes with my blue lighting, which I have a blue fan light in the bottom and a blue one in the top. Or sorry, blue one in the back. The top is a Corsair fan. So first we have the OCZ 600 watt power supply. It is fully modular, and all the cables do come in this black sleeving. It's pretty, well, not very dense, as you can see. Not a very dense cable wrapping. So if you're into modding, you might want to rewrap those, because it does show the color of the cable through quite a lot. Which doesn't bother me too much because of my side cover cutout, which shows just exactly what you want, basically. We have next the EVGA GTX 650 SC edition. SC means it's overclocked just by about 15%, 10-15% on the shaded clock and memory clock, so that makes it pretty good. I got the SC edition because it was on sale. It was just barely more than the standard edition, and I didn't have to overclock it myself. Next up we have the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo. Evo is ever so slightly better than the standard edition, and only slightly more expensive because it has direct touch heat pipes, which they're not the flattest ones in the world, but this is a budget gaming case and system, so it suffices quite well. It does perform similarly to the Corsair H80 and the H60, that kind of range. So if you don't want to get into liquid cooling yet, this is an excellent solution. It was about $50–$55 when I bought it. And then we have the Gigabyte Z68. I have an older system, not a Z77. It is the UD3H-B3. It is an excellent motherboard. It's black, comes with this nice heatsink that says Gigabyte on it. Beautiful. Some heat sinks up here. They call it ultra durable, but I don't quite believe that, because these heat sinks will just fall off if you touch them too much, which I guess you shouldn't touch them, but I would like every part of my case to be durable. It comes with lots of things like humidity protection, electrostatic shock protection, Also, we have the Intel i5 2500K. I have it overclocked from 3.2 gigahertz to 3.8 at the moment. Runs plenty cool for me, and I just do video editing. I play Assassin's Creed 3. Oh, that's one thing. That's one limitation of this video card, is the ability. Well, it's 1 gigabyte of GDDR5 RAM, so that limits it just ever so slightly when you're playing games that are memory intensive, such as Rome Total War. When you have, I put on 25,000 units, it does play at about 10 frames a second, which is not ideal. If you had a 2 gigabyte card, I imagine it would play significantly faster. The limit is about 10 to 15,000 troops on the map, which it's a very specific purpose, so I didn't bother getting a 2 gig card. I also wasn't aware when I bought this that it was not SLI capable, which I would have liked. So a bit of a mistake there from me. Another thing about the power supply, they take the time to wrap everything in black cabling, but then they put a red tip on this here PCI power. So that's slightly annoying. We have the Western Digital 1 terabyte. It's a 64 meg cache, which, if you want to buy a Western Digital Caviar Black, the 32 megabyte cache will be fine, unless you're doing lots and lots of file transfers. Then you'll need that extra bit of bandwidth. And that's about it, really. Cable routing, that's an issue. That's why I got a modular power supply, because there is absolutely no room in the back of this case. I measured this up against my friend's NZXT H2, and it's massively bigger. It's about an inch taller, a couple inches longer almost, and this has 2 or 3, probably 5 millimeters of cable routing space in the back, and his has nearly a half an inch, almost a centimeter. So yeah, cable routing is quite an issue. This is a cheap case, $37, can't really beat it for the look that you get out of this thing, but you can tell where the quality has been diminished. These clips here, oh dear, it has just come apart on me. Yeah, see there, that should go in there. There we go. Yes, that came out. The metal, it's not very heavy. I mean, you can see the flex. It's pretty sturdy, but it's not heavy like the way I would like it. But that's what you pay for the price. A couple other things. On the front here, these, if you fiddle with them too much, the clips that hold them in will just break right off in your hand. So be careful with that. Another annoying thing, this front USB header, USB 3, has no clip, so it just comes out constantly. That's annoying. And let's just look at this here. I put all my stickers on the top here. We have the Razer, that's my keyboard, Gigabyte motherboard, Dolby Home Theater. I do actually use that, 6.1 or 5.1, I believe. EVGA, awesome, and my SSD is faster than your HDD. Except for I don't actually have my OCZ SSD in this case at the moment. So that's really annoying. I'm going to have to collect a warranty on that because it is actually broken. And then we have the other side is just blank white. Put my sticker on here because it's real cool. And rear I/O, finish up with that. We have 7 PCI slots. This is another thing. There's a little flap that goes there, continuously falls off. The rear I/O shield that came with this motherboard, very colorful, like it, color-coded. And if you're thinking of buying the Thermaltake Commander MS-I, it is a very nice looking case, but there are some limitations, such as this has to have the thumb screws on, or else it will just fall right off. So that's a consideration. It's a very cheap case. You can tell what the quality is but you won't necessarily notice it in everyday use. So, if you need any more information about any of the other products inside this case, just give me a comment, and I'll make a video about it if it's a legitimate question. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex. Have a nice day and a happy Christmas.